I wanted to start by asking you guys each, Ben, why don't you go first and just tell us what really attracted you to the project?
I read the script very quickly. I knew that Shay was involved, and she's someone I've been watching for years, and she's someone that I always lean forward and find a danger and intimacy and an honesty in no matter what film or show she's doing. So that's a big draw. The fact that it's 70s, the fact that it's limited dialogue, behavioral based, and then there's a disco component of like something that was sexy that we could have fun with.
Nice. Like, I think that's true about you too. The way you described her performing. I think it's interesting that you said those things because I've always found that to be true about you as well. Both of you. So, Shay, what were your reasons? And you can't say the same things.
I mean, it's not fair you let him go first.
I'm sorry, I'll let you go first next time.
Um, I mean, truly the same things. Potsy and I had been friends prior to this project, and so the idea of working on this particular film with him was exciting. When he told me that I don't think you guys had had a conversation yet, but you were having a conversation later that day or the day after that his dream would be for Ben to be in this. I just, my dream would be for Ben to be in this. And the fact that we just got to play, like there were no rules because of there were boundaries perhaps, but there really were no rules. And that it was a 2 months of dancing.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Nice. I'm curious if you could talk a little bit about Alan and collaborating with him too. He's a unique talent these days, and our audience is a huge fan. So how was that experience for you, Shay?
I mean, I didn't know Alan. Ben and I had never met either, but we have mutual friends. I heard many things about Ben. And Alan, I didn't know much about, and so I really was walking in blindly. And for me, the most exciting thing about this project was to play with the different textures and relationship that this woman had with these two men who are so very different,
Hmm.
yet the love that she contained within herself was just as immense for both of them. It just represented different things. And that was working with Alan and building our chemistry and building our relational dynamic based on the oak tree that his character represented for Sophia, my character, the rock, the human Xanax, the exhale
The
that
human
that Miller,
Xanax, I like that.
like being around him, her nervous system just immediately deflated versus being around Reynolds, Ben's character, her nervous, everything was adrenalized and everything was heightened, which is sexy and it's propulsive, but it doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of comfortability that she had with Miller. And so having Alan to play with in that way it was really exciting. And also just getting to know him as a person and being able to play with both of these very different energies that exist in one environment and then fill in the colors of them all.
That's very interesting stuff. The human Xanax, I love that. We'll use it one day. Ben, how was your dynamic with
For
him, your
not the Xanax,
characters?
what was he? He was the human speed. Yeah.
Red. Yeah, red. It's a red pill. Um, he's a fantastic mover. I think he does really sensitive, beautiful work, and which is wonderful to see of someone that it's impossible not to, bless her soul,
Merci.
to discuss his stature and my stature. I'm a man who thinks tall, but finding a way to be a contender with an oak tree to fight for the woman of his heart, the one that holds, who is the torch of his heart, rather than the bad guy trying to steal the princess in the archetype. It's like they're good. They got a thing. It's fiery, and this giant beast is taking her from me. I find intolerable. as a human, he's an amazing mover. We croak. And I really appreciated what he did. And then it was just about the choreography, studying, and being someone who enjoys a good tussle.
Nice. Well, I have to wrap. I would wish I could talk to you guys more. Your answers are very thoughtful and funny. Great work on this. I really appreciate it. And I've
Thank
loved both
you.
your careers.
Thanks for your questions and enthusiasm. It's nice to talk to you.
Likewise. Have a great day, guys.